So your first, this book that you did, Kitchen Confidential, big bestseller, and it made a big splash because you revealed a lot of things about restaurants. You told people don't buy fish in a restaurant on a Monday because that fish has been sitting around for a while. You said do not get mussels. You don't want to be eating mussels. You told people swordfish. This is a fish that's riddled with really, you know, huge worms, and people shouldn't be eating it. This all you have a restaurant yourself.
Yeah.
You've got a restaurant. Is any of this stuff on your menu in your restaurant?
Well, naturally, we treat our mussels, you know, impeccably.
Right.
Fish special's not a big thing on Monday, and no swordfish. No.
So you won't even sell swordfish. You think this is
No,
such
it's overfished anyway. Probably a good thing to stay away. You think cooks and chefs would be angry with me after this book too? You know, it's been nothing.
Some have to be mad at you because you basically said, look out for restaurants. You're not necessarily getting what you think you're getting.
Yeah.
There must be a lot of people that are furious with you.
You know what? Since the book came out, it's been nothing but free liquor and free food since that time. Chefs kind of dig the book.
You've got a new friend, yeah. You have
the mussels are good at my
yeah,
place.
you have traveled the world looking for exotic foods. What's the worst thing that you ate on your trip? Because you're eating stuff that no one's really thought about eating before. What's the worst thing you had?
Well, I set out, you know, I went to every cool place I could think of looking for kicks, and whatever came my way, I tried. Unfortunately, that included undercooked iguana tamales. That was pretty nasty.
So the iguana's like still alive in the tamale, like looking at you.
It might have been better alive. I mean, it was undercooked on the bone. I had the head and the paw, the whatever in mind. I've described it as it's like chewing on an action figure if you let it marinate in your, if you let it marinate in your childhood turtle tank. It was really, really nasty.
That's not a good thing. Okay, you ate a cobra, is that right?
Yeah, the still beating heart, the bones, every part.
What do you mean the still beating? You ate a live cobra?
Well, they zip it's a tableside dish. They bring the cobra right to your table, zip the heart out. I was a little put off because my cobra handler / waiter had a big bandage on his hand. I didn't take that as a good sign.
What kind of restaurant is this where they bring a cobra, show it to you, you know, slit it, the heart's beating, and then you stick your face in there and go, you know what?
Well,
is this a fast food chain somewhere?
It's a special event meal. Southeast Asia, Vietnam, for instance, the line between food and medicine can get kind of slim.
Right. So the cobra didn't taste good?
Not bad. Compared to iguana, it was wonderful.
Right.
No, not bad at all. I wish I could tell you that it was even in the top 10 worst things I've ever eaten, but no,
okay,
not
let
bad.
me ask you about this. You ate a lamb's testicles. Is that right?
Hey, listen. If I were to present that properly, give it a nice fancy French name and serve it in my restaurant, people would order it and like it. As long as they didn't know what it was, they'd love it.
You could put it on a sugar cone and give it to people. I mean,
that's an idea.
try this one. Hey, it's so good. I like it. I mean,
people eat differently around the world.
So a lot of it is not telling people what it is. You say this stuff tastes like a lamb's testicle tastes pretty good as long as you don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sweetbreads, for instance, Riz de veau. You know, people eat that in restaurants. They don't really want to know it's a thymus gland, but you know, perfectly delicious.
Okay. Toasted grasshoppers. You say these are actually pretty good.
Oh, they're great. 7th inning stretch at a Yankee game, no problem. Crunch, crunch.
What is it? Is it just? Do they have a taste, or is it just a crunchy taste?
They dredge them in spices, so you know, it's a salty, crunchy, spicy
delight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a market for it.
Okay, now you used to be very critical of the Food Network. You used to put down the Food Network a lot, make fun of the Food Network. Then they gave you your own show on the Food Network.
Yeah.
How did that happen, first of all? Like, didn't they know that you were out there bad-mouthing them?
Yeah, irony sucks, you know, it really does. Yeah, I've done everything possible to make them, to piss them off, and they've been nothing but wonderful to me. You know, I guess it's a bit of a departure for them. It's not a happy show all the time. I'm eating some really good food and having a great time. Other times I stare right at the camera and say, this is the worst thing I've ever had. Please kill me, you know, now.
We have moments like that here. Does it? So you have what you're saying is you have a darker show, you think, than most Food Network shows.
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement.
You know, in your time, you've said some things about Emeril.
Yeah, listen, he's a beloved American institution. I hear he's a nice guy, runs great restaurants, but I find the show gruesome, disturbing, and scary. I mean, all those people jumping up out of their chairs every time he says Gallic or Bam. I find that really frightening.
Right. You think it's sort of a mind control element going there, that people are just all hail Emerald. That's disturbing.
You know, it's like Satan's infomercial. I mean,
Right.
it's really scary.
Right. Right. Let's get back to him.
Yeah.
Well, have you run into him? You
Not
said
yet. I'm worried. I'm doing the James Beard Awards this year. I'm a presenter, and I think it'll be the first time I'll be in a room with everybody I've been slagging over the years. So I'm a little concerned. You know, I go to the men's room. Is he going to be there waiting to cold cock me with a lead pipe? I hear he's got a vicious
he'll
sucker
probably have
puncher.
like a lamb shank.
Yeah, right.
You know, when he beats you, he'll be like, bam, bam, bam.
Well, I will
just go down.
I will richly deserve it.
You'll richly deserve it. The book, A Cook's Tour, is available now. Why don't I have one here to hold up? Oh, this is it. That is A Cook's Tour. Wow. I thought this was the Kitchen Confidential. Cook's Tour is available now, and the Food Network show, and you love the Food Network now, airs Tuesday nights. They put the chip deep in the brain.
Yep.
Tuesday nights at 10:30. Anthony Bourdain, thank you for being here. Good to have you. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.